big of red iron.
Hello everyone, my name is Shervin and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this craft workshop that was in my area called the Sip and Go, and why I believe that this place exemplifies cultural heritage. Now, the shop may have been established back in August 2012, quite young to be considered a cultural heritage site, but I believe that this shop still serves a significant purpose nonetheless for serving as a tangible link between everyday people and our significant cultural past. Now, the footage you're seeing right now was the second time that I visited, and unfortunately there wasn't any people during that time, probably because it was a weekday. Yet, on my first visit, I was able to see just how lively the place was, and so I took plenty of photos of that occasion. Anyway, what exactly is Sip and Go? Well, Sip and Go is a craft workshop that focuses on giving anyone who enters their shop the tools that they need to paint, such as canvases, paints, brushes, and even aprons. This way, it promotes art appreciation in the community while also giving the everyday Filipino a chance to express themselves through artistic expression, encouraging creativity. And since a skill level isn't required, even beginners, such as those who have never touched or held a paintbrush before their entire lives, are welcomed. Encouraged even. They even have art instructors to assist you. Not to mention, it's also a great place to invite friends or family over. The time when I personally visited, I saw this group of friends that were all painting together, and I could see that they were having so much fun. Sip and Go heavily encourages people to bring others. It isn't a one-man activity kind of place. It encourages a strong sense of community among us Filipinos, a classic Filipino value. Through painting, everyday Filipinos are able to reconnect with their roots. I know it's rather an interpretive take, but consider it from this perspective. In the Philippines, painting carries a different kind of weight, as it holds both cultural and historical significance. It has a deep connection to our national identity. As such, it reflects our identity, heritage, and history. As long as Sip and Go exists, Filipinos will always have access to their routes. And while I'm talking over the footage, take a look at some of the artworks. Like even the toilet was super stylized with the entire team. Here's some of the pictures that I've taken.
That's a big of red iron.
Additionally, this place has even caught the attention of GMA back in the day from an article written by them back in 2013. Sip and Go continues to thrive to this day as they continue to promote creativity and community. As an extra bonus, they also serve snacks and drinks, and I believe that the menu changes as well. While we're at it, take a look at some of these art pieces that I came across of. These are all paintings that the customers painted themselves. You can really see how this painting workshop unlocks all of their creativity. Quite spectacular pieces. My personal favorite is that BMO one from Adventure Time. I think that one's really creative and cute. Quite simple as well. After seeing all these neat art pieces, you can probably deduce that they have this benefit of having your art piece be displayed after you're done with it, promoting a strong sense of pride for their best works that their customers has to offer. You can also choose to take the piece home with you if you'd like to keep as a keepsake. Now, what is the importance of all this? Well, as I mentioned before, painting carries a significant role in our cultural heritage. As such, by painting, you keep the connection between the present and the past alive. Here we have one of their art instructors at work. They gave me permission to record them while they painted. And if you look closely, they're currently doing a piece inspired by the animated movie K-pop Demon Hunters, during which I also had the fortunate opportunity to interview an esteemed painter at the shop. I only asked them one question. In your opinion, what makes Sip and Go culturally significant for our community? Their response, and I quote, "So basically, here at Sip and Go, we promote art and at the same time, we encourage people to discover their creative side through painting. We encourage those to express themselves." Now, through their words, I could see that this workshop plays a vital role in our community, that it's an incredible place to connect back to your roots, your ties to your cultural heritage, and I believe that in it by itself is quite important. And while this painter graciously paints, in the side I will also show more of the art pieces that I was able to take pictures of. In my opinion, they are quite beautiful and masterfully painted. Here's one of my favorites. It's this illustration of a person, except their head is like in the shape of like branches, but all of it blends to form the shape of the head, which I think is just really lovely. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Sip and Go is a great example of exemplifying cultural heritage. Yet, that isn't to say there isn't any room for improvement. For example, if Sip and Go could focus more on local themes, perhaps occasionally, rather than the Western imagery it's more prominently associated with. As the namesake implies, they also show off a lot of Vincent van Gogh's works, and that by itself isn't a bad thing. However, the inclusion of famous Filipino artists instead would greatly enhance the cultural significance and identity of those who attend there. Imagine someone, a Filipino, encountering their first art piece from a well-renowned local artist. The sense of Filipino pride would overflow them. This by itself would be a great act of promoting our cultural heritage. Another suggestion is that they could include different kinds of art mediums, aside from painting, that also have deep ties to our Filipino culture and identity. Imagine partaking into a session of banig weaving, wood carving, or crafting special motifs. In fact, they could heavily emphasize Filipino themes by hosting sessions focused around them. Perhaps include some classical Filipino music and providing local delicacies tied with our identity. Maybe even challenge painters to recreate some of our country's most prominent works. All of this in order to give ordinary Filipinos a chance to experience our cultural roots and origins. In conclusion, Sip and Go is an outstanding place if you want to reconnect with your cultural heritage and to unlock your inner creativity while also fostering a great sense of community. I am confident that 60 or even 100 years from now, Sip and Go will still be remembered and cherished as a place that exemplifies our culture. Thank you for watching.